I was just pounding on this and I accidentally put recording stopped. Okay. He's not going to release Ghislaine Maxwell now. I just don't. When people say you pronounce her name, I don't care how to pronounce her name. And please don't write me about how to pronounce her name. She's lucky I even say her name. She's not a good human being at all. And she's about ready to find out. And let me tell you something. There's trouble in paradise. And apparently, according to some news media, she talked to some of the inmates at that place trying to be nice. Oh, and they said she really stinks, and they were complaining about it. And so she apparently said she has a lot of things on Donald Trump. And I believe it. But see, she got to be careful about talking because she's going to end up jumping out a window accidentally. The Republicans in the House and Senate, are they going to wake up right towards the end? I never liked him anyway. I knew he was like, if they don't have they followed this king and they don't have a sense of right and wrong. They know this man is wrong. They go to other people, especially the Democrats, and beg them to fight Trump, but they won't do it because they're afraid of him. So when he starts really going down, and if you know his numbers are dropping, he gets down in the 20s, it's over. And when he starts really going down and making big threats like he's going to take over Chicago and New York, hey, it's over. It's over. And they will definitely, let me tell you right now, they're all talking amongst themselves. I saw them in a huddle and I see them talking about trying to get those seats for Texas. They might have to put it on hold or something because they know Newsom isn't playing, Michigan isn't playing, Minnesota isn't playing, nobody's playing. They're going to take them out. And by the way, God bless, I just went blank. Horrible flooding last night. It wasn't Nebraska. Where was it? Big time flooding. They were showing it was just terrible. More flooding to come, you guys. I'm so sorry. Anyway. What is the bubble of melt under New York? What's going on in the Black Sea? I think some sort of volcano, something erupted. I don't think it's man-made. Something erupted and something is floating from the leftovers of that. And I see it causing some issues. There might even be issues with the Underground Railroad or something. Mark my words, there'll be some interference or issues. Doesn't feel ET related. Yeah, ICE protests big time in LA, and the news doesn't touch it. The news is compromised, and they're about ready to find out. Except you get your good people like Maddow, or they will talk about it. Maddow loves to show the protests. LBC, I confess that patience is not my strongest quality. Me neither. But this nightmare gets worse every single day. And we told you it was going to get worse. And we told you. He cray. But I want you to know that he's grabbing onto nothing. Nothing will stick. He's throwing everything he can and nothing will stick. And he's falling. So he gets where people hate him and hate him and hate him. It's like a CEO of an organization that turns into a brutal person and treats people terrible. And before you know it, people are quitting left and right. People are planning on his downfall or whatever they can do. He's destroying. And those people, especially what's that guy's name? The cross-eyed guy name? Um, Patel. I seen his face the other day. He knows. He knows there's nothing right. Trump is using the FBI as his personal FBI, the DOJ as his personal, totally not kosher. When they came after Trump, they came after on their own. They didn't come after because Biden said, you need to do this and that. They came because they had all the evidence. Well, that's interesting. We don't wish Grassley to be deceased, but somebody wants to know, will he finish his term? Will Chuck Grassley finish his term? He's in Iowa, right? It's saying no. Okay. When the living talk about people who've crossed over in a negative way, do their feelings get hurt? Are you must be talking about deceased feelings, but they don't have feelings like we have feelings. When you've crossed over, you really don't get hurt because all of it makes sense. And even if people are talking through the rear and they don't understand what they're saying, they're not even playing. Do you know what I'm saying? It's such a comfort and a peace to be there on the other side. One of the benefits is not really caring what anybody has to say. Okay. Sterling predicted the White House squatter will have a medical episode. Gosh, I hope he's right. I don't really comment on what other psychics say, but if there's any prophecy I wish would come true, I hope it's this. There's a lot of astrologers who are saying his chart looks really bad. Uh, uh, oh my God. Beverly says is Pam Blondie covering up for her brother being in the Epstein files? Absolutely, definitely. Dan Bongina is really not happy, but I don't see him quitting right now. He's staying in because he feels like he can protect something. Will the Texas Democrats remain safe? Will the Texas Democrats who have left Texas, it's saying yes, big time yes. Will they arrest them? No, but the FBI was going after them. Let me look on my cards. Will they actually arrest the Texas Democrats? Will the FBI seek them out? You know what I just saw? There's somebody in the FBI, I don't know if he's a big shot or what, but I feel somebody saying, yeah, to Trump, but not doing anything. Like, yeah, whatever. Let's look. Will the Texas Democrats be safe? Will the Texas Democrats be safe? This is them coming back in September. He's even just trying to stop paying them. They have a good attorney or law. There's some depression and evil. They're working hard. They're gathering. They're even closer together. The House is very happy. It could be the Texans come out and speak on their behalf. Look at this. Look at this. I can't believe it. It's really good. So I don't know what's going to happen, or if they take this, maybe the Texas Supreme Court says, no, you can't force them out. Something good's going to happen. Diane said, will the next president live in the White House? Let me tell you what I saw. I don't know who's in there. I don't know if Trump's in there when the new president's coming in. I saw massive amount of people coming in and tearing off those Liberace gold things, totally changing around. Now, I never saw the ballroom get 100% built, but I do see like a skeleton or they starting it. But I see the new president sort of using that space to build something else, but it's not a ballroom. Oh, yeah, let's look just for the last question. What will happen with this meeting with Putin? Oh, he's saying, and I'll take this, and I'll take this land, and Putin, and I'll give them back some of their land. But notice nobody's asking for Russia. Somebody said, "Hey, Trump, you're willing to give up Mar-a-Lago in the deal?" You know he should have had Zelensky there, but Putin doesn't want Zelensky there. So, tell me what's going to happen in that meeting because this is going to happen Thursday. But they're saying the meeting might get changed, like it might not happen in Alaska. I could be wrong. He might do a no-show like he does. He might get a lot of intel that Ukraine has got missiles everywhere. Can't wait to get him, take him down. No, it's not going to be good at all. Communication is totally upside down. Look at this, you guys. Even though the angels are trying to help, look at this. All military, all retaliation. Not good. Not good. It's a no brainer. He's gonna, and then you can't belong to NATO. Yeah, screw you. He Zelensky has a right, and his country, after serving, by the way, they've lost less military. They've lost a lot of military, but they've lost less people than Russia. But Russia will just keep going until this guy's gone. He has to go. Do you remember that time Zelensky said on X, or maybe it was a fraud, that Putin's days are numbered? Do you guys remember that? I've always agreed with that. So something's coming up. Some good news. Pretty soon, these horrible people, including Grassley, are going to be gone. And did you see all those Congress people sitting there with Netanyahu over in Israel? Yeah, Netanyahu's got his day coming too. That's not very good. Okay, you guys. Well, I was able to get in a good amount of time before my appliance guy showed up. Let's see what's wrong with the freezer now. If it ain't something, it's something else. My dad used to say, if it wasn't for bad luck, we'd have no luck at all. Yeah, the next president is not going to be going in the White House right away because I see so much work needs to be done. Fumigations, They might open up parts of it, but he might not live in there because he's going to get rid of the lice and the poo-poo smells and everything. If they need me, hey, guys, a lot of you guys know how to get rid of the smells. We'll go down there. Hell yeah, I got my bucket. I'll come down there as long as they serve lunch. I love you all. Hey, how did you guys like Amy? There's a show with Amy who is a cancer survivor, so I call her a sister. And we were talking. She's a rock climber, for Christ's sakes. And part of her healing was rock climbing, like we can relate, right? I said, well, girl, I ain't doing no rock climbing. I says, the highest I get is my little step stool, getting up there and get them cookies up there. You know what I'm saying? That's as high as I go. Shoot. She laughed. Okay. I know I'm a whack job. Love you all. Cheers. Bye.